Members of the board, citizens of Chatham, my name is Dustin Miller. First I want to mention that I'm very proud of the fact that my wife and I, we were the first folks last week to file for the mask exemption in Chatham County for our two children in North Chatham. And it is a difficult, uncharted territory, but we are glad to do it and exercise our right with that document within the 504 plan. First, I want to say that I feel confident that these mask mandates will be gone by March, if not earlier. In reflecting on the comments of the parents and the sentiment around the country, it is critical that we understand that when the dust settles and our fingers are tired of pointing at one another, we must form consensus for the sake of the future of our children's education. Parents should band together as a bipartisan effort to shape the future of our society. COVID has highlighted the false juxtaposition between instinct and intellect in our society. More so than ever, one seems to cancel out another and reverse roles almost daily. We are caught between upholding a rigid scientific method to the most abstract variable in the universe, the human condition. Boards, by definition, aim to serve as a North Star built around democratic representation. We use and sometimes abuse stats to bridge the gap between boardroom policy and the human condition. Fight or flight is contextualized by odds and outcomes, and it seems to work up until about 2 years ago. Boring and tedious, lurching policies and decisions that largely go unnoticed most of the time were the norm. Assumed public trust is largely earned through consensus. Board of Ed seemed even more unassuming before COVID. Fund the budget, hire the workers, vote on initiatives, etc. In this new normal, every fiber of our society is being examined with a microscope, and it seems we are drowning in public opinion. It could be worse. We could not be free to dissent or discourse. We have to see a silver lining here. COVID has awoken a long dormant civic pride and concern in many Americans. People are getting involved and speaking up. This process has and will be painful. But we are here in this room tonight because, while it doesn't seem like it right now, we are unified in our commitment to the children of this county. Our greatest challenge will not be COVID protocols long term. It will be examining the county dynamics to figure out what can be kept and thrown away post-COVID. We clearly have government-induced affordable housing problems by way of long-held NIMBYism and bedroom community sales pitches. I know this because I'm a person who often sells those pitches with the companies that I work with. This model of community has eroded our ability to give our most essential workers a place to live. In fact, 90% of teachers and staff and first responders don't even live in our county. Per pupil funding, long a success benchmark for schools, will seem like an antiquated metric when we struggle to hire teachers at all. My hope is that we can all transition to a place of mutual respect for the process and the power both given to citizens and its representatives after COVID-19. It is my ask that if this board is considering a reversal vote in the shadows of a week from now, that they refrain and offer up an olive branch of joy to the committed families in this room and those listening now via Zoom. I've got one more sentence. We can have a joy-filled moment if we decide to right now. A week delay would only be serving a bureaucratic interest. Thank you so much. My name is Dustin Miller.